What really happens when we talk? In this video, we will take a closer look at the body parts we use to make speech sounds. Talking starts at the lungs. Air comes out of your lungs and into your trachea. The trachea is like a tunnel that connects the nose and mouth to the lungs. It carries air in and out of your lungs to your vocal folds. The vocal folds are like two small pairs of muscle flaps in our larynx. When you breathe, your vocal folds open so air can get in and out of your lungs. When you talk, these cords quickly flap to vibrate the air, producing sound. After the vocal folds is the esophagus and the epiglottis. You can picture the esophagus as the slide where food goes down after chewing. Although the esophagus doesn't help with speaking, the epiglottis, which you can picture as a moving wall, moves to cover the esophagus when we speak to let air through the trachea and into the mouth, and moves to cover the vocal tract when we eat so food doesn't get into the lungs. From the epiglottis, we get the palatine tonsils, which are a pair of tissue masses at the back of your throat. They are like guards who prevent infections from spreading to your neck. When your tonsils are infected, they get bigger. This affects the tone of your voice. Now we look at the tongue. It is a muscular organ located in the mouth. The tongue is highly flexible, so it helps you eat and it reshapes the space of the oral cavity to produce sounds. Finally, we have the hard and soft palate. The hard palate is the roof of your mouth. It's the ridge you can feel with your tongue. It separates the nasal and oral cavity. The soft palate redirects the air from your lungs into either cavity, producing nasal sounds when the air passes through your nose and non-nasal sounds when the air passes through your mouth. This happens by raising and lowering the soft palate. From this video, you learn that speech starts when air leaves your lungs, travels through the trachea, passes through and vibrates the vocal folds, is let out by the epiglottis into the esophagus, and exits out either through the oral or nasal cavity.
Created using Palatine.